Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Wednesday, September the 11th, 2024. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, next we got some good ones here. Now I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out. I give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas that were there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game. If you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome with great comments and tips, which are greatly appreciated. Okay, I did complete a mutated event, and I got this one here instead. Craft or scrap armor 5, just an FYI. Second thing is, I apologize, I'm a little late for the video. Working my 12-hour day shift. I can't get here any sooner, but you can always rely on me putting out the daily weekly challenge videos on my days that I work 12-hour shifts like today and tomorrow, just a little bit later than usual. All right, let's take a look here. Let's kill some robots here. There we go. Anyone else? Anyone else? No? Okay, I didn't think so. Let's see what we got here, Jimmy. Alright. Let's take a look at this one here. Craft or scrap armor 5. So again, you can find armor just laying around the wasteland. We can get armor as a drop from enemies. Grafted monster is usually a pretty good for the odd armor piece or two. Blood eagles, cultists, and the odd scorched. And sometimes we can just find it laying around, but for this particular daily weekly challenge, I just usually recommend to people just craft a couple pieces and then scrap a couple pieces at your armor workbench. And this is probably the best idea just to kind of get her done, because it could take you a little bit while trying to find the armor as compared to weapons, which is, you know, all over the place. So you just go to your armor workbench and we'll go craft. Now the armor, you can craft any armor you want, but I'm suggesting this light armor here, that these leather pieces. So these leather pieces you can craft at level 1. So I have a low level character myself, as you guys know, and right out of the gate I was able to craft these leather pieces. So just an FYI. So these leather left arms, for example, 1 cloth, 1 leather, and 2 steel. Level 1, as you can see, and just craft 3 of them just like this. There we go, and then you just back out. And you can go ahead and scrap. You scrap those leather left arms, you just craft it, or whatever it is you decide to craft. But in terms of crafting armor, those ones there are the cheapest, I guess. And you can craft them very early out of the game. But again, if you do have a little bit more time in your hands, definitely nothing wrong with going out to try to find armor. Definitely nothing wrong with that, and then scrapping it that way. All right, what's next here? All right, craft or scrap a melee weapon 5. So again, we can find melee weapons around the wasteland. If you check the forest region, usually some scorched, and super mutants will have melee weapons on them, so just an FYI. But again, for daily weekly challenges, we might as well just craft a couple and then scrap a couple, just like what we did with the armor. Okay, this time we're going to go to our weapons workbench. We're going to go craft. Now again, my lower level character, right out of the board, right out of the gate, I was able to craft this board here. 1 leather and 5 wood. Very easy requirements. And again, you can craft this at level 1. And you can craft this very early on in the game. So let's go ahead. We will craft 3 of them. There we go. 3 for 5, and then back out. Then go ahead and scrap those boards you just crafted there. And again, it is up to you, however way you want to play your game. If you enjoy playing the game, if you have some time, definitely go out. Again, scorched and around the forest region. Super mutants as well. You know, if you come across a little patch of them, just an FYI. Alright, what's next here? Drink Nuka-Cherry too. So again, you get this particular type of daily weekly challenge, if not every day. Seems like every day, some sort of Nuka-Cola product. Now this one here is a little bit more specific. Drink Nuka-Cherry. Now, between Nuka-Cherry and Nuka Classic, they're probably the most common type of Nuka-Cola you can find around the wasteland, so they're definitely not hard to get a hold of. Now, if you do have the Nuka-Cola Collectron Station, now this one I have in my camp is the Nuka-Cola Quantum one. And as you see, there's 3 cherry in there, so that's pretty cool. Now, again, we got this guy way back in Season 11, when Nuka World on Tour first came out. But he will come up in the Atomic Shop for sale once in a while. I would say once or twice a year, so it's always good to keep a lookout for him. Now there is an OG version. You go to your build menu in the resource section. Right down here. So this is the OG one we got way back in the day off that scoreboard. I think it might have been scoreboard 4 or 5, but this is the original one. And on top of Nuka-Cola products, you also collect the odd bottle or 2, but this one here is also good as well. Now, we can buy these using gold bullion if you so wish down in Foundation. As long as you have a cautious reputation with the sellers, you can buy it from Samuel with 1250 gold bullion, so that's always an option as well. Now, if you don't have those Nuka-Cola collectrons, you don't have the gold bullion, or you don't have the atoms, basically we can find Nuka-Cherry in many great places, as again, it's very common. You have Tyler County Fairgrounds, we have that Nuka-Cola stand that's up there. You have Camden Park. Right over here in Lewisburg, in the picnic table area, we also have a Nuka-Cola machine there as well, pretty decent. Nuka-Cola machine is right here at the Green Country Lodge in around the pool area. That's pretty decent as well. Right up here at the Philippi Battlefield Cemetery, right by that building, there's a Nuka-Cola machine there as well, and that's pretty decent as well. Now, hands down, probably one of the best spots is down here at Nuka World on Tour. And of course, you guys see me do that all the time. What we're actually going to do in this video, just to show you, just to kind of change it up a little bit, the White Spring Resort. So we talk about bubbles all the time. So we're going to check this place out here today just to kind of give you guys some different views, different ways to do things. Now, I usually just kind of talk about this, but once when you come here to the White Spring, this is the icon right here that you go for, and it's going to bring you right to this door. Okay, it doesn't bring you to any other door. We're going to take a right. We're going to go through the tavern. We're going to go through the medical bay. This is the big wide open area where the responders are. We're going to take a left to this little store here. We have Giuseppe that trades things for stamps, and there's good old Bubbles here. And Bubbles, again, will usually have Nuka-Cherry and other Nuka-Cola products on them. And one thing that's really good about Bubbles' inventory, it does not tie into the vending machines that's down at Nuka World on Tour. So this is always an option. So as you can see, Bubbles has 4 Nuka-Cherry here. Let's go ahead and we're going to buy all 4. We're going to drink our Nuka-Cherry. At the end of the day, this is probably your best bet, especially if you are short on time. You know, we all, do the real life grind, but some of us, may have a little bit more time than others, but most of us have short on time, and this is probably your best bet. If you're having a hard time trying to find Nuka-Cherry or any Nuka-Cola product for these daily, weekly challenges, you can always buy them either from Bubbles or from the vending machines that are down here at Nuka World on Tour, and I show you guys that all the time. All right, what's next here, Jim?
There must be some
Let's take a look here. All right, let's head back to our camp here real quick. These guys like to do a lot of talking. It's only room for one person that talks, and that's me. Anyway. All right, next one here. We're going to take a look at Jim. Eat pre-war food 5. So again, I have several videos out there where you can find pre-war food. One of them is a little older. There's one I just made recently, and there's a location for sugar bombs. Now, sugar bombs is also considered pre-war food, so you can always check that video out if you so wish. I just made it there a few days ago, and it's all time-stamped, of course. But one thing you always got to remember about pre-war food, okay, that it depends on the server that you're on, whether the pre-war food will even spawn in. Depends when the last time you even picked them up, right? Because there's a cooldown involved from when they spawn back in, or the number of items that you pick up. And also it depends if you're on a public server with other people. These, everyone's going after the same stuff that you are, and everywhere you go, there's a good chance you might not even find any pre-war food because basically somebody already got there before you. So these are things you always got to factor in. And this is why I always like to kind of give you guys as many suggestions as possible for pre-war food, because we have a couple camp resources that can help us out. So let's go open up the old grocery bag just to give you some examples of some pre-war food here. Glamo brand mac and cheese. Canned coffee. So if you have a coffee machine in your camp, right, this is also considered pre-war food. Okay. Dog food. So canned dog food we can find around Mama Dodge's, more specifically, more than anywhere else if you're lucky enough. But again, we can find canned dog food in many places, even off of killing enemies such as Scorched and the Lost, for example. And if you have lucky enough to have a weenie wagon. Now this year we got in the latest Graham's meat cook we had a couple months ago. Some of us were lucky enough to get the weenie wagon plan. And again, camp resource that basically saves you time, right? Now a lot of people will have the weenie wagon. They will usually sell canned dog food in their vendor. And that's something that you can always try, is just try out other players' vendors. A lot of people only sell them for 1 cap each, and that's what I do myself. So that's always an option as well. Cotton candy bites, cram, dandy boy apples, fancy lad snack cakes, funnel cake, and of course we can find these in around Tyler County Fairgrounds. Right up here, pretty good spot, and of course Camden Park down here for those items. Just to name a few, for example. Gumdrops, we can find that in around the Pumpkin House. If you're lucky. Right up here. Halloween candy from completing Monster Mash event down in the Watoga High School area. We have imitation seafood. We have the Nuka-Cola candy from the Red Candy Machine. We also got in Season 11 scoreboard way back in the day. This guy right here. We have Nuka-Cola Quantum Candy from the Blue Purple Candy Machine. We got back in Season 11 scoreboard as well. Also for the returning players. Looks like I'm being attacked. As we get here, popcorn from the Popcorn Machine. Now this particular popcorn machine right here, this red one, this is the OG one. We've had this one for quite some time. But there is a yellow Hollywood version that pops up in the Atomic Shop quite frequently. And it is a very valuable resource to have. Okay, popcorn machine. What else we got here? Sugar bombs. Again, I made that video. You can check that video out if you so wish. I just made it last week, basically. Yum yum deviled eggs. Now another thing I don't have on me is perk bubblegum. And when you open up a perk card pack, you will get a free perk bubblegum, and that's also considered pre-war food as well. Let's go ahead and take care of who or whatever this is out here. Jesus, all that bracket from that guy? Wow. Alright, so let's, as the daily says, we have to eat pre-war food. So let's actually go somewhere. So let's go to Flatwoods and see if we can check out that tavern. Now, we've been here recently, and I don't know if it's going to spawn in for us because I just picked it up recently, but we'll see if it spawns in on the server. Just to give you guys an idea. But you can see how camp resources that you have, how you can put them to good use, and you know, they're just worth their weight in gold. And that's why I highly recommend them to people. And again, a lot of them we've gotten for free over the years, okay? Once you come to the tavern here, I don't think there's anything in there. No, there's one thing in there. This locked gate. Oh, okay, there's just purified water in there. So there's usually a whole bunch of pre-war food sitting in here. So just an FYI. Again, there's nothing in here. Oh, there's some yum yum deviled eggs there. Nice. You know, he's checked there. Look, it's Nuka-Cherry right there waiting for you. Nice. Again, this stuff is totally random. Like, you can go on your server. This might not even be here. So it's something you always got to remember. All right. So let's go ahead. We're going to take a look at some items here. Let's go ahead and eat some popcorn just to show you from the popcorn machine. There we go. Nice. I wish I had some perk bubblegum on me just to kind of show you that as well. But Nuka-Cola candy from the red candy machine. Nuka-Cola quantum candy from the blue purple candy machine. Again, both of those candy machines we got in season 11. Try some gumdrops. There we go. Eat pre-war food 5 for 5. Pretty easy. And again, if you have perk bubblegum from opening up the perk card packs, okay, definitely it's worth a save. You know what I mean? Don't throw that stuff out or don't sell it. Just hang on to it because we get these daily, weekly challenges enough, right? Just save yourself a lot of time. Right, what's next here, Jim? Well, let's continue on with this one here. Destroy a robot 10. So you would have saw my camp being attacked by a couple of robots. But there are many great spots we can find robots in around the wasteland. One such spot is up here in Clarksburg, the upper section only. Of course, the lower section will be full of ghouls, but the upper section. Should have no problem finding 10 robots up there. Right down here, Charleston Train Yard. Bunch of Liberators down here. Now, during our weekly challenge video we did yesterday, we came here at the Voltec Agricultural Research Center. And there's more robots there that we could shake a stick at. All kinds of them there. And that's probably one of the best spots right there. Nice and easy. Probably the first robot you guys meet as a brand new player. Nice and easy. And there's an event that'll pop up called Fertile Soil, which makes it even easier. So even more will spawn in. Right down here in Beckley. Right here in the Skyline Valley region, of course, we have the Hawksbill Weather Station. There's 4 Robo-Brains that'll pop in down here for you. Anywheres in Watoga, whether you completed Mayor of Watoga or not, all kinds of robots will just keep spawning in down here. Of course, we have Sugar Grove. We have Robco Research Center. Another good mention for robots is also turrets. So Bloody Franks and Berkeley Springs, all kinds of turrets up there. You'll find some turrets in around Harper's Ferry as well. So that's also an option for you guys, for turrets. A lot of people kind of forget about that. And of course, over here in the, I keep on forgetting this guy over here in the forest, Arctos Pharma. Another great spot for some robots. Let's go to Arctos Pharma here today, and we'll check it out. Of course, we're to get 2 of them. Now, I find myself, for whatever reason, if we usually have, like if it's kill Scorched, or kill Ghouls, or kill Super Mutants, whatever it is, on that day, I find that's what my camp gets attacked by. It's it just seems to be so odd how that happens. I don't know if anyone else noticed that there, but... Oh, lock and load, Jim. Oh my lord. Got him. Got him, Jim. Holy. This weapon's pretty awesome, but just only, you know, 5 in the mag and 1 in the chamber there. And have a whole lot of, a whole lot of ammunition there. Look here. Let's keep going. Oh. Didn't even see him there. Not even see him. And again, this is a real easy spot when it comes down to robots. Highly recommend it. Sounds like there's one close by. Oh, how you doing? There you go, destroy robot 10 for 10. It's just that easy. Seriously. You guys can do the same thing. Look at that. 2 recipes here. What's this? Growth enhancer, growth suppressor. Okay. Weird. Alright, what's next here, Jim? Right, kill a creature 12. So again, a creature, anything but a robot or a human. It can be encrypted, such as a grafted monster, snallygaster, sheep squatch. It can be a ghoul, it can be a scorched, super mutant, wall miner. Just to give you guys some ideas. Many great spots for creatures, even insects, Mirelurks, animals. Pretty good spot. So actually, let's go down to Flatwoods here. We're going to actually spawn at the Green Country Lodge. We're just going to take it the easy way out here. We're going to go after some animals. A nice, easy spot. And that'll set us up for the next daily challenge, which we can get in Flatwoods also. Okay, we're here in good old Flatwoods at the Green Country Lodge. Kill a creature 12. Some mole rats down here. Third one around here. Well, at least we get some rad stags up here today. There we go. Nice and easy. Let's go up here and get these mongrels. Yeah, nice. Just one shot and killed 3 of them just like that. Sweet. Can't ask for anything better than that. Okay, let's go down here. Now, there should be a couple of rad roaches there at that bus stop. Let's take care of them and we'll hopefully finish this off. Usually there's 2 of them down here. Again, this is a real nice, easy spot for everyone. And again, we're doing daily, weekly challenges. You can make it as hard or as easy as you want, whatever you want to do. There we go. As you can see there, a rad roach. Right, so insects count. Should be another guy popping out there. Oh, more rat popped out in front of him. That's cool. I think we need one more. Let's go down here. So we get these Brahmin, which are right here, which are nice and passive. Just to kind of show you this. Always good to get a do, change it up once in a while. You can actually see both shots hit. Good stuff. So you see how that works. Nice. Nice and easy, eh? Kill a creature 12 for 12. Just to give you guys other examples other than, you know, a typical ghoul or scorched or super mutant, right? Go after some of these passive creatures. Right, what's next here, Jim? Sell glowing fungus soup to an NPC vendor once. So again, glowing fungus soup is a simple recipe that you automatically learn simply by picking up glowing fungus. Of course, any NPC vendor on the map will do. So again, Flatwoods is one of the best spots for glowing fungus. Usually any kind of water pool or lake on the map, you'll find glowing fungus at some capacity. All right. Of course, we did our weekly challenge video. We're down here at the Nuka World on tour, and the town will love all kinds of glowing fungus in there, right? But we really only need one. So while we're here in Flatwood, we're just going to head out back here, and there should be some glowing fungus back here, so we can see all kinds of her, and we just need one. So I'm right here. Oh, we can't even pick that one up. Right on, Jim. Thanks, Gabe. Thanks for doing me a solid there. Wonder why we can't pick these up here. Oh, that's odd. Okay, Jim. Yeah, whatever, buds. Oh, my soul. Oh. But there's some usually up there. No? Okay. Jeez. Wow. Help a fella out, will you guys? Wow. Let's head up here to the good old Wayward, because there is some definitely up here that we can pick up. Yeah, put my foot in my mouth there. Yeah, as always. Alright, glowing fungus. Let's head out back in the old Wayward. There we go. That's a nice little patch. Looks like we can pick some stuff up. There we go. And again, we only need one. Alright? Now, again, you saw how I picked up 2. And what's happening there, I have a perk card, as you guys hear me talk about all the time under perception, called Green Thumb. Reap twice as much when harvesting flora. So again, green thumb, a must-have if you're a herbivore, but it's definitely a time saver for doing daily, weekly challenges. You guys know that by now. I talk about it all the time. Right, let's go to cooking station here. We might as well just head right back down to Flatwoods. We'll just fast travel just to save a little bit of time. It would have been nice. It would have been nice to get that glowing fungus under that bridge, but must have been meant to be, I guess. We have our glowing fungus here, and again, all you need is one. And as soon as you pick up that glowing fungus, your character will always know glowing fungus soup. It's just a simple recipe, okay? We're gonna go to this couple cooking stations right here. Let's go ahead and craft. All food. Right, glowing fungus soup right there. 1 boiled water, 1 glowing fungus, and 1 woods. Go ahead and craft one of those. Nice. Right, so now that we have our glowing fungus soup right there, we can sell it to an NPC vendor as the daily says. So again, any NPC vendor on the map, which means any robot at any train station. It can be any robot in the White Spring Mall, right? There's a robot right here in Flatwoods in that white church. We have Duchess right up here at the Wayward. And if you have a traveling merchant, you know the traveling merchants all pop in your camp once in a while, they're also considered NPC vendors. Just to give you guys as many options. So we're going to go right here because it's just close by. We're going to sell it to this cat in here.
Testing those
Vendor
water
bought Bob.
samples.
So this glowing fungus right here, or glowing fungus soup, Jim. There we go. There we go. Sell glowing fungus soup to an NPC vendor, 1 for 1, done. Just that easy. And I think we're done. Let's take a look. We are just like that, guys. Another easy one here today. And again, I apologize for the late video. It'll be the same thing tomorrow. You rely on me to put the video out just a little bit later than usual on my 12-hour day shift. I appreciate everyone's support and patience during these days. Like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr.Prince, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, G33K. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.